Well, good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. So today you join me from, I can't remember the name of how to say these falls. I'll link it down below. But I've been here before in the past and boy, my lens is starting to fog over. It must be a bit colder out here than what's in the car. It gives that kind of nice sort of misty effect to the scene. So I don't know what the falls are going to be like this time of the year. I have been here in the past and then there's not been much of a flow, but I have got all my wet weather gear on. I've got my waterproof trousers on, my covers to go with my legs as well, so I can stand in a bit of water if I need to make a little river crossing. And also I noticed in my other video that my video is a bit unstable, so I put digital IS on. Hopefully that'll just clear things up more for when I'm hand holding right now. I think the zoom is just fine. Hopefully the audio is fine. I've got the mic plugged in. Let's just check. Yep. It should be a good video. I'm trying to work out how I'm going to do it, but that all is circumstantial depending on the conditions that we have. But yeah, the gear seems to be working for now as well. I'm going to make some alterations against my trip, but it's all going to happen. It's all going to take place. It's just fine-tuning and stuff, and when you've got new gear you need to fine-tune it and sort out those little niggles. But yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm going to spend here. I do want to go back to the resort and have some lunch, maybe a steak sandwich or something, treat myself on my last day here. But who knows, I might just really enjoy out here and I might not want to go there. Maybe just have some dinner later on, I don't know. It is expensive and I've got food in the car, so I'm trying to weigh up those things. But just look at the forest around me. How nice is this place? Just about to get my camera out, and these two people came around the bend, and what am I going to do? So I put my camera down and stopped talking. I don't want to be one of those people. But yeah. So yeah, I can hear the water flowing, which is nice. It's a great little spot, this one. And not too far to walk down to as well. I just hope my camera behaves. I'm not sure how I'm going to record this as well, so we'll see. Tackling this location in a different way. Normally I do these load of steps on the way out. This time around I'm doing it backwards. There's a lot of steps, so yeah, the last thing I want to do when you're worn out is climb a bunch of steps. So I'm going to do it a little different, and the spot that I want to get down to is at the bottom of this little loop. Just have to do a bit of bush bashing to get there. Hopefully we can get through. The last time I was on this walkway, I fell over and slipped because it's very wet, very slippery, and it's got quite of a shine on it. Oh boy, it wobbles side to side. Oh Jesus Christ. But anyway, we're going to go off the trail. We're going to go down on that side and walk our way through. Looks like we can get down to the bottom, which is great. And nice and easy as well. Looks like a few other people have done this, so it shouldn't be too hard this time around. So we've got the falls behind me, as you can see there. Lovely location. It's actually flowing better than I thought it would be. I've come here I think twice now, and the first time I came here it was just a little trickle. The second time I came here it was absolutely gushing through here, and this time around it's just in the middle, so it's nice. I think we're gonna leave everything over on this side of the area. And make our way just through here. It's really hard to tell where it's deep and where it isn't. I know just to my right here is deep, and a little bit to my left here. I have gone in a few little deep areas already, but my feet are completely dry the way I've got my setup. So I think we're probably going to go there. I quite like the tree trunks in the shot there. And I think we're going with a nice wide lens, the 28, which is equivalent to about 22mm in full frame. yeah, and go for a nice little composition. Part of me wants to clean up the scene, but I don't think we will. But what we're going to do, I'm going to leave you over on here on my other tripod. I'm going to situate myself just over here when we get the camera set up. I think we're going to go in with just a three-stop, a polarizer, and maybe a grad just for that sky. Yeah, and I'll try not to fall over because these are incredibly slippery, these rocks. And the last thing I want to do is plunge into these waters with my camera gear. Anyway, I'll get you set up over there, and I'll get my camera gear out. Right, I think we're going to have to leave it a little bit. Give it maybe 15 minutes or so. All my gear, well, it feels really cold and it's quite kind of humid and muggy today. Well, it's 14, but my gear and my camera bag feels really cold and it's fogging up. So yeah, gonna leave my bag open. My camera, my M50 is acclimatized already, so that's good. We just need to let the gear acclimatise to the conditions and then we can start taking some photos. Yeah, but if you have this problem, there's no point trying to dry it out. Don't put it in the car, don't put it on the heater. Just leave it out of the conditions, let it acclimatise and it will fix itself. Yeah, everything is just wet, it's just condensated. But anyway, at least we can get set up. Don't know if our filters will be the same way, I'm sure they will be. But it allows me to give me time to clean them after my last shoot, because I forgot to do them. And if you're wondering, yes, shooting around water or places like this makes me nervous. Yeah, that's why I'm working the way I am. I've got my bag situated on just a bit of a rock off to the side of the falls. Yeah, and I only want to take what I need, really. Been faffing around with my camera trying to get it to work, cleaning the contacts. Seems to be working now after about 5 minutes of trying to get it to work. Yeah, I really don't know what is wrong with it, but yeah, popping our pre-stop now. I'm not sure if I'll bracket this because it's quite bright, but we'll see. So popping the pre-stop, give it a little clean. I know I said I was going to do that, but yeah, the lens is drying out quicker than I thought, so these are a bit damp as well. Turn that little clip around so make sure that it doesn't pop off while I'm doing this, because that would be very bad. And I've got my little pouch on, waist belt thing. It comes, I completely forget about it when I'm using my camera bag. It's integrated into the top of it, so you unclip it and then you can use it as a waist belt. Right, let's see what that gives me. I think I'm going to put the grad in though. Yeah, I think it needs it. And we don't want to, the water's moving quite fast anyway, so we don't need a dark ND filter. So let's see what that gives us. Yeah, that looks good. Self timer, 2 seconds, take the shot. Thank goodness the shutter works. Boy, I look really low in this, don't I? Okay, hang on. Let me change you down a little bit. Little cheap tripod's working a treat at the moment. So check the focus. Got a little bit of diffraction going on because my aperture is f16, but you know, it's quite sharp anyway. I quite like the view. Maybe I might have to come back a little bit. Let's see what that does, if I can. That works better. I've got more of the log in. It's hard to know where to situate you. so you can see. Yeah, there's a like a jetty, like a lookout up there, and I'm not really too fond of that. So I'm just framing it out. So I've got this log in my foreground on my 1/3, and then the waterfall is in the other third quadrant. So, oh, it's gone to electronic shot again. I can find out when I have electronic shutter when I do aperture preview. There we go. That's working again. Check the falls. Yep, we're all good. 4 seconds. F16, 100 ISO. Yeah. Histogram is saying that we've got our shadow detail, mid-tones are alright. Highlights are just starting to clip. So that'll be the water. We can bring our ND filter to help with that. So I might do that, bring it down a little bit more. I just want my ISO up to 200 to see what that does. Camera's still working, which is great. Always get weird looks from people when I'm down here. Yeah, that's nice. Part of me is saying, come back a little bit further. I don't know if I can. What do I do? I think I'm going to have to build myself a bit of a platform with the rocks. Right, I'm going to go back a bit. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, hopefully you like them. Yeah, I'm definitely happy. I don't want to overstay my time here. Mainly, I feel like I'm staying here on borrowed time, so I feel like something might happen. So, gonna go with my... get up. Oh Jesus! I fell over my own feet and the boulders below. I might grab actually my 80mm and go in a little bit tighter. Actually I think we're going to do that. I'm going to grab my 80mm and, or even actually my 45 actually. I haven't used that in a while. Yeah, I'll go and grab that now. You wait right here. So I've just switched lenses, and some of you might be wondering, why don't I, ditch Hasselblad and go for something else? Well, the problem isn't the camera, it's the adapter, because this camera works fine with this lens, which is native to this camera. It's made for this camera, where the other ones are made for the H series camera, but it can be used with this camera. Yeah, it's all part of the same sort of ecosystem. It's just the adapter at fault, and that's where my problem is. So yeah, I'm just going to walk around this little area, taking some more photos, seeing what we get. Yeah, it should be good. I'll see how close I can get to the waterfall as well, without getting my feet too wet. So that's been a nice fun shoot. Great getting out with a 45mm again. I haven't used it in a while, so yeah, it just seems to be one of those lenses which I can keep as a backup. But yeah, definitely going to use it a lot more. I think on this trip I keep forgetting about it, and it's such a nice focal length, about 35mm in full frame. So yeah. So anyway, my boots are soaked, but my feet are bone dry, which is great. I can just, like, the reason I can feel they're soaked is I can feel the coolness through them, but they won't take long to dry out anyway. But going to pack up now, going to head back to the car, get nice and dry, and head over to the restaurant hopefully, have a bit of lunch, yeah, maybe a nice steak sandwich or something. Anyway, I'm Simon, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Okay, bye for now.